Welcome back, everyone. We are here with another LEGO Star Wars review. Today we're going to be doing one of the many midi-scale ships from LEGO Star Wars. This is set 75377, coming with 577 pieces. This set will go hand in hand with our Millennium Falcon midi-scale along with the Tantive 4 midi-scale. This is part of the 25th year anniversary for LEGO Star Wars, so super excited for this build. I finally got one of these. I do have Millennium Falcons and the Tantive 4, so we're just going to release each and every one of these all together. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into the build of one of my favorite MIDI skill sets, if not my favorite MIDI skill set. Alrighty guys, so this is the unboxing of the Invisible Hand. I'm super excited to build this. I've actually heard that down here in the center of the ship, like from the reference material of the movie, it actually splits in half. And as you can see on the back here of the box, it's going to show the dimensions, so 30 centimeters or 11.5 inches long. And then it's going to be up from the ground or from wherever you put it on your table, 17 centimeters or 7 inches. So that's the dimensions. I like how it gives you dimensions prior to building the box or to building the set, so you know where you'll put it or if you can really fit it where you want to put it. So it's super cool there. It does show a picture of the reference material of the Invisible Hand there. That is from Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, and that is what I was referring to in the intro. That's actually where we see it in the opening entrance of the movie. On the other side here, you'll see they do have the Separatist logo here for the ship, and it does have that dark gray here to show the reference of that burnt part of that ship, which is pretty cool. Right in here is what I was saying, we were going to see that split, I believe, when we build that, so I'm super excited for that. It will feature a 25 years of LEGO Star Wars plaque to go with it, along with it saying Invisible Hand there. Super excited though. I want to see the actual manual and see if they actually show pictures of the reference material or further pictures of the reference material. So let's get right into that. And we got the push tabs on this box again for a larger box. I kind of, I open these boxes the way they intend so you guys can understand what we would actually be opening it as LEGO wants. Typically, if I'm opening up a box, I would just use a knife and cut along this. But since this box is just going to get thrown away because I have one sealed, I'll keep this one built in my collection. It doesn't really matter. I just want to show how we actually open it. So we'll slide that out. Looks like this is the manual, and we do have a sticker sheet, and I do know that Separatist logo there does look like it's going to be a sticker anyway. So sure enough, there it is. There's two. There's probably one on the other side. The box down here, and I'm just going to go over the bags here. This is the actual manual, and it looks kind of cool actually, the front here with that ship view. And then on the back, this is going to say LEGO Star Wars or just Star Wars there. So here, and then as we open through the manual, it does actually show we're still flying an entire ship. So that's what they say from the movie there. It does show that crash landing back in the movie here. Shows R2 on this when he is trying to get the elevator going. So that's kind of cool that they actually show from the movie here. More from the movie, an iconic Separatist flagship. So it shows the flagship for the Separatists. Obviously, we have the flagship for the Republic with the Venator now. And it's just going to say, join the 25th year anniversary of LEGO Star Wars on Lego.com. And then it gets right into the build. I want to say this is probably 100, I'm guessing in 20 pages. Let's see here. The set isn't too big with 550 or 577 pieces. So yeah, 118 to get to the end there. We're going to have 5 bags. So 1, 2, 3. Some of these bags are a little bit smaller than others. 4 and 5. So those are all 5 bags, and we have the manual here. So let's get right into the build, and I will go ahead and time lapse this. This one might be a little bit longer, I feel like, just because there's a lot of small pieces and paying attention to where those goes for the detail of the ship. So I will fast forward as much as I can here, guys. Alrighty guys, so I just finished the build for the Invisible Hand, and before we dive into the ship, I do want to say that this set is a 18 plus set. This is the first 18 plus review we have done on the channel. This is part of the Starship collection. That's what I was saying, the midi scale starships. So I am going to rate this set a little bit differently because this set is directed towards adults, so it's a little bit more, I would say, skeptical and a little bit more intense of an actual review. Also, this does not feature any minifigures, so we're just solely going off of the ship. Now, with that being said, to start the ship here, we do have our beautiful invisible hand. I would say, since we have stickers in this set, it's kind of a downside. I wish that the Separatist logo was printed on along with this kind of greebling or caution part of the ship as well. Mainly because this set is an adult set, like I said. So I would like the design to be very, very close, if not perfect, to what we actually get in the movie. So the stickers, yes, it's less. There's only 4, with that being 1 on each side. That's not too bad. It could be worse for sure, but I would like at least the Separatist logos to be printed, considering this is a sticker. The Separatist logo could easily be printed there, and I think that would look great. I do think this ship looks great with the color schemes. Going from that dark blue to the dark gray here just looks great. That contrast on the back, along with keeping it up on the front there. As you can see here on the bottom, you can see this is kind of more of a burnt dark grayish here, and then the logo up here on the top looks absolutely beautiful. I think with those pieces, they made that look great. Lego does have, I would say, mini greebling or micro greebling along here, and then going up to the top of the invisible hand. Also on the side, you can see that there is a hanger bay here. There's a little glass piece there, so that way it indicates more of that shield that's blocking the hanger, as we see on that side and on this side. On the back, we do see the 3 thrusters, which I think look great. They do spin a little bit, that's fine. I think the thrusters itself look great with the color there, and then it's obviously the 3. It does attach here to this stand that is brick-built stand. They do have these 2 little gray vent pieces here. I don't know if that's just the design, but if you take those off, you could take your printed 25 years of Lego Star Wars, which is nice that this is printed, and you could put it there if you'd like to kind of go with the set. I probably will do that when I put this on display, just because it's nicer than 2 of these little gray pieces, but that's my assumption to why they have that there. They don't show that in the booklet, nor do they show that on the back of the box. So under the bottom, it's all tiled off pretty much here for the invisible hand, which is very nice. Down here, they do have this little part from the invisible hand that they have there as well, which is perfect. A little bit of untiled off here, which isn't too bad considering that it's tiled off here, so it looks nice and clean. This set does split, and they do show that in the booklet. As you see here, guys, this is now split just like you would reenact it from episode 3 when this is crashing down with Anakin, Obi-Wan, and Chancellor Palpatine there. You can put this back on there. I can also display it in a way where it's almost broken off to kind of signify that it's breaking, kind of like that if you wanted to. I don't really like the way that looks, so I just take this off and put it back on the way it was intended for the entire ship. Leave it like that to display. So I like it like this, and like I said, I will probably keep mine displayed just like this with that 25-year anniversary brick like that. And then there it does have the invisible hand name of the ship there with the Lego Star Wars. This is printed onto this little plaque here. I do wish it gave us the schematics of the ship, kind of like a UCS set, but this is the Starship collection, so it's not going to include that, which is fine. The ship itself does look very nice, I think, with the greebling here and the little lights in here that you would see on that ship indicated with those little yellow and black translucent pieces. Makes sense, so I think that looks great. They continue that on both sides with those hanger. I think it looks great too. As far as the design based off of the source material, I think Lego knocked it out the park with this one, and I'm very actually satisfied with the way that this set looks. I think Lego did a great job of this invisible hand. I love the feature of it splitting in half just like they show in the movie, so you still get that option to display it that way from the movie. I do wish we had this in a larger scale size because it could go hand in hand with the Venator. Now that we have this, it's kind of like I wish the Venator was a midi scale to go with this, but glad we got our first UCS Venator, and it's been long overdue, honestly, so it makes total sense. This set does look beautiful regardless of that, and I think this is a great display piece. Right now, this is $49.99 if you want to buy it at Lego or Target, etc. You could wait for this to go on sale. I believe this did have a sale at one point and may go on sale again. I do love this set. Regardless, I think it's a good deal for $50, and we'll dive into that at the end of the review here and go over the value and then the rating. But I just wanted to say that this set I think is a must grab if you are a Lego Star Wars fan, or if you're just a Clone Wars fan in general. It's a great set to have for that Clone Wars or Revenge of the Sith movie, and a great set to put on display, maybe on a desk, bookshelf, or just in your Lego room if you have one. So great set. Let's go ahead and dive right into the end of the video and give this a rating and my final thoughts on this build. So we finally got our Invisible Hand. We finally have this Starship collection back into Lego. It's been some years since we've had these. Overall, this Invisible Hand I think looks great. It's a great set for a collection of somebody like it's targeted for an adult that watched the movie, enjoyed that scene, maybe enjoyed that ship and want to have it on display now. Great set to grab for that, along with those other Starship builds that we'll be reviewing here shortly with the Millennium Falcon and the Tantive 4 if you're more into the Empire age of Star Wars, not so much the prequels. That's totally fine. This is a prequels from that third movie, like I said, so if that's not a movie that really stuck out to you, there's also other Starships that we'll be going over here soon that are more targeted towards people that were fans of 4 through 6. Overall though, what do I give this set? Honestly, this might be it, but this is, for me, my first 10 out of 10. I absolutely love the Invisible Hand. I think this set looks great. Yes, would I love a play scale version? Maybe. Of course, I would love to see a play scale of this set. Maybe even a UCS of the separatist set. We don't have a UCS one of those yet, so it'd be really cool to see that. At least not the new version UCS, big one like that. It'd be really nice. So we get more of the Starship collection. Starship collection, in my opinion, has been great. I love the sets that they've picked for the Starship collection, so I would recommend picking it up. It is $49.99, like I said during the review portion of the ship. It is most likely going to be going on sale very shortly, considering it's probably not going to be on shelves very much longer. My guess is the end of this year to the beginning of next year that it's going to be gone. So pick it up while you can. Great gift maybe for the holidays coming up here. So that's something you can look out for. I do love that we have printed plaques on this set. They could have cheaped out on those and got sticker here, sticker there. There are some stickers here I wish were printed, but it's not enough stickers for me to feel like it should devalue the review or devalue the rating of the set. Like I said, 4 stickers is something unheard of right now in Lego Star Wars or just Lego in general. So I'm really happy that we only had 4 stickers. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. I hope you guys enjoyed the Invisible Hand. If you haven't, and tell me if you don't like it or if you feel like there's something else they should have made into the Starship collection. But that's going to do it for the video, guys. So if you liked, please drop a like down below, comment, and subscribe. We'll be back with more reviews on the Starship collection of the Tantive 4 and the Millennium Falcon. We also have another alternate build video coming out I'm very excited about. And we also have BrickCon coming up in just a few weeks here. My mock is just about done. I'm working on that today as we speak, actually, and then I'll show the full reveal of my diorama mock, and then I'm excited to reveal what we're going to be doing our next year's mock for our next LEGO convention. So stay tuned for all of that, and we'll see y'all in the next one.